Hi guys, here we are again. So this is my third sketchbook that I am filming today, and this one I finished probably a little bit later or maybe right around the same time as the last one that I showed you, the medium-sized one. This one's a little bit smaller. This one is a like 5 by 8.5 inch. So you can see it's like a, I don't know if that, I don't, you know, it's like a half sheet page size. Um, this is a Stillman and Byrne Zeta series book, and it's a little bit more expensive. I bought this to start at like an art challenge, and then like a couple pages into it, I was like, oh man, I should have saved this for other stuff, but because it's really nice sketchbook. It's a really nice paper, good quality. It lays flat. You can do like a full page spreads on it. You know, a couple of upsides and downsides to this paper, but you know, for the most part, I really like the sketchbook. I like the fact that it wasn't like a super long sketchbook. Like it has, I don't even know, like maybe 28, I think 28 sheets, like pages. So front and back, that's 56 pages, right? Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't like a super long sketchbook. The one I'm doing right now is super long. It's like 120 pages or something. It's crazy, but yeah, this one's nice and small, so I felt like accomplished when I finished it. I didn't feel like it took me forever, and I wasn't intimidated by it so much. Um, I did put a sticker on this. I don't always put stickers on my sketchbooks if they're like not blank, but if they're blank ones, I almost always try to put some stickers on it for some reason. I've had this Bob Ross sticker for a while. I think my husband got it for me for Christmas years ago, and I just decided to finally use it. I don't know. This is a like random washi tape sticker of something. I I have no idea. And that's just like blue masking tape. I don't know why it's there either, but so in the beginning, you'll see I have tape here because the binding did come apart from the pages a little bit, but that's just because I laid it flat a lot to do some spreads and stuff, and they just weren't sticking together, and a lot of the pages were like glued together where I didn't like that, so I don't know. But I like the paper. So anyways, I started in March 2021. And I mean, I think I finished it like October. So this one did not take me very long to finish. You know, again, I was doing a lot of drawing in this time, and also it's a short sketchbook. So it's really thick pages. I mean, this paper is like one of the thicker papers I've ever drawn on. I don't know if it's like Bristol board or what. It's just really thick paper. It's not great absorbency, so it's not super good for like watercolor paint, but you know, you can see here it's not like super absorbent, but it holds up though, so it's not gonna leak through, and it didn't warp the pages too much. It's pretty good. So the first page, just draw something, because everybody gets so freaked out by the first page of a sketchbook. It's like, it's nerve-wracking. You gotta make sure it's good. Sometimes I leave it blank, and actually for this one I did. I had this page blank for a long time, and I went back and I drew something on it later so that, you know, I wasn't intimidated. But I started off by doing this art challenge, and your first question is what inspires me, and you had to do this like mind map or whatever. So so that's what I did, and I kind of like decided this is where I like decide the kinds of stuff that I like to draw, and what do I like to make, and who am I as an artist. And you know, I still don't know for sure, but I know the kinds of themes that I like. So yeah, so I got new watercolors, and I went watercolor pencils, I think, and I wanted to try them out. No, I don't remember what this is for, but anyways, I was trying out a new medium, and this is what happened. I mean, like, it's whatever. It's like a weird design, but it was kind of a fun exercise. Kind of looks like the yin yang, day and night, some sparrows. Then I started doing these like stylized pet portraits. So here's a pet portrait of cats with kind of like a Art Nouveau background. This is my dog, Pixie. She's a Jack Russell Terrier, and she's like 15 years old, so she's a pretty old lady, but this is her, and I made her into like, she looks kind of Scottish with this plaid pattern. I don't know. Goldfish, parakeet, and these are just like that red pencil. my mechanical pencil. I just draw it with that, and then I go over it with fine liners. And this, I think, was just like a Tombow fine liner. Maybe like these guys. Felt tip. I have different sizes. It was either that or my microns, these guys, because I have a couple different sizes of these too. But yeah, I had a little theme, and I was like, I'm gonna do these little animals. So that's what I was doing for a while. Thought maybe like it would be, you know, like a pet portrait thing. People would like it, but it's not really. Again, some more pet portraits. I like drawing animals a lot, so pet portraits are always really fun for me. Polar bear with a butterfly. I was like feeling like I was wasting my paper when I was just drawing in pencil too. I was like, why am I using this really nice paper for just pencil? Like I should start doing more paintings and like ink and stuff in here. So, you know, later on I started trying to utilize it a little bit better, but I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like such a waste when I do just pencil drawings on this really nice paper. Because you could use pencil drawings on any paper, you know, but this is like a watercolor and gouache. I was just messing around with different colors. Elephants. This was a sketch, again, another like random sketch. I was like, why did I waste it for this? But I did a narwhals in space, the rescue. I made it into a giant watercolor painting. I was making some notes for myself, my tasks that I had to finish. I did this like cool drawing with markers, like Sharpies. More notes. So I was planning on doing like a familiar series. But yeah, I'm still mad at myself for using this sketchbook as a notebook because, gosh, this paper's so nice. But yeah, so I was making notes about familiars, different types of animals, series I could use, things that they do. This was when I was going to do something for Mermaid, I think. Yeah, and this was the other angelic one that I came up with, but I never actually posted that, I don't think, either. This one was new. That was the theme. I was like, oh, it's a new mermaid because look at the little tiny mermaid tail. I know it's weird. It's a fetus. Yes, it is. And there is kelp around it because it's in an egg, right? I mean, mermaids would lay eggs, right? Their bottom halves are fish. I mean, am I wrong? This was a mermaid lizard or dragon, I think. I think one was like a dragon theme. I don't even remember. And then I just started drawing weird animals that I found pictures of. I don't even know what these are, but they're really weird and kind of cute. But these were just, again, Pinterest animals. I went down the wormhole of Pinterest and found weird animals, and I drew them. And that's what happened. Some little snails and mushrooms, and this was a gouache painting. So I did some gouache here. Practicing gouache. Here's some more gouache stuff. I really like this page a lot. It's like a really cool spread. I think because I stuck with, you know, a specific theme, it just looks really cohesive. So it's fun. Yeah, I like it. This guy is really cool. Kind of like this, you know, just random rose sketch down here too with a blue pencil. I like a little sort of sunset in the mountains. I was doing some practice with figure drawings again. It's been a while since I did figure drawings. And like I start feeling very insecure about my figure drawing skills. And then so I'll start practicing again. I'm actually doing it right now too. I've been doing a lot of figure drawing sketches lately because I just want to buff up my skills again. I feel like I get rusty if I don't do it often enough. So I just look for some references and, you know, just sketch what I see instead of trying to be perfect. I'll use ballpoint pens so I can erase it, and keeps me a little bit more loose when I'm sketching. They're just random sketchbook entries. This is my cat Blue. Some more pictures of Blue drawings. There's graphite. I think this is actually like gray colored pencil. And then here's some more Pinterest portrait drawings. This one I actually turned into a watercolor picture. I kind of like that watercolor painting. This one I had in my other sketchbook that I was planning for, but yeah, it kind of looks like a playing card. That's what it reminded me of. So I put these queens. playing card. Praying mantis. I did this when I was in Iowa, I think in Galena. Because this is my sketchbook I brought with me. And then I had these like really crappy colored pencils. They were the erasable kind, so they don't show up very well, but this is what I had. I had some gel pens, some colored pencils, and some fine liners, so that's what happened. This one, I like the sketch, but then I had some bleed through here too. I think I actually used this in my sketchbook project too. But yeah, bleed through from this page, which I don't mind because I love this page. I think it turned out really cool. I'm actually really into these markers, these alcohol markers. Like, I don't know, something about like this graphic quality of them. Like, I'm really into this on gouache paint right now. Just like the hard edges, the contrast. But yeah, more moths because, you know, they're so cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, these are my dual-edged alcohol markers, dual-tipped. So they have like the thick end and then also the fine end. I don't know, I saw like a girl who was doing line art that looked like uteruses and I was intrigued, so I tried it. I'm not that great at it, but it was kind of a fun sketch. It's just another random thing. I think I was just trying to like, yeah, because after I did this, it bled through, so I was trying to cover up the background. So I used some like acrylic paint markers. And then I started drawing these like familiar pages. I started with this one, the Raven. I thought it was just a cool drawing, and then I did some little designs here. And rat. I really like this page too. I just like this rat a lot. I think this is a really good drawing. I like all my little sketches too. This was a marker sketch, colored pencil. These are all like multimedia or marker stuff. This is a watercolor, I think. It's a cool spread though. I like my layout. This one I never finished. It was a snake. I did a lot of sketches, but I never finished coloring them in. But she's pretty cool. I mean, she looks like a badass witch with the snake familiar, right? It's pretty cool. And then Inktober. This is another Inktober prompt, I think. Watch or clock. I don't know. I put the end. It's the last page of my sketchbook. There's actually one more page, but if you can see, it's like connected here. And if I rip this apart, it would be like the front cover. So I had to tape that. So I just decided to end it there. I was like, no, I'm not going to try to draw on the back of it. So anyways, that's one of my favorite sketchbooks, actually. I really like this one. I feel like I utilized most of the space. The only thing I hate about it is that I wasted so many of the pages on just like random pencil sketches or you know, notes or whatever. But I mean, it is a sketchbook. That's what they're for, right? So I can't beat myself up too much about it. Anyway, thank you for sticking around and watching this whole thing, and especially if you watched all my other ones already. I am currently working on like 4 other sketchbooks because I can't just have one at a time. But one, it's the same like sort of size as this. It's not the same paper or anything. It's a different type of sketchbook, but it's the same size sheets, which is my current one that I'm almost finished with. I think I've got like 20 pages or something left, which seems like a lot, but I do sketch a lot, so it might be done within like 2 weeks. Who knows? But I can't wait to show you guys that one. It's really long though. It's a lot of pages. But I'm really proud of it. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like my sketchbooks. If you have any special requests for like sketches that you want to see me do, I'm always looking for sketch prompts. I mean, you know, I don't have any I'm not short on any ideas. I usually don't get art block very often anymore. But I do appreciate input on seeing what people like to see and what other people like to look at. I tend to focus on things that I want to draw most of the time, and I have like tunnel vision, so I need suggestions from other people sometimes to realize that I have other options. Actually, that's not really true because I'm always drawing most random stuff. But anyways, thank you for sticking around and watching my video. I hope you really liked it, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions. Till next time, thanks for watching.